Here I am in Bray. There goes the dart. There's welcome to the Carlisle grounds, the home of Bray Wanderers. Here we have a zebra crossing, and we have a zebra crossing here, and we have a zebra crossing over there. And there's loads of flashing bulbs, LEDs, and oh, isn't it all very flash? Except it's not safe. That car was moving, your man just walked straight out. He's walking, that cyclist had not slowed down in the slightest. This is normal. So this is Bray Station. This is the bus stops. Now this was always a mess previous, with buses being deserted here. Now we had been told that this was no longer happening, but lo and behold, there's a 11656 go-ahead bus sitting here. Then we have the design itself. It's non-slip, which is good. Unfortunately, the drainage is terrible. There's a gully there that will hurt people. That leads all the way over there where they couldn't do that properly. Like they run it along here to a grate. Ridiculous. So we go along and they have a Sheffield stands for the bikes right beside the bus stop, and more Sheffield stands down there and the bus stop, and that brings another problem, but that's Irish Rail's problem. So here's the L15 bus, which this I suppose will be one, but it's also the lighting is terrible. You don't get decent lighting till you get to the station. I mean, this end, that's not working. That's not working. That's not working. That's not working. So maybe that's Irish Rail, but the street lighting is definitely the LRC. Some more Sheffield stands, as I said, and of course the ambiguous. There has to be saying everywhere, because it's happening everywhere. Deserted Moby bike on the path. And we go into an L-shaped tactile paving at a controlled crossing. Now, zebra crossings to me are not controlled because the courtesy, you have to rely on the driver to stop. Here you press the button, it makes the noise, it flashes, you know to cross. On zebras, like those down there, you are reliant on other people to give way, which doesn't happen. Now here we are outside the actual station, and here we have a Sun degree, or whatever it's called, otherwise known as a low entry coach. This one's belonged to us there, and this one's parked here, which I suppose is okay because it's their stop. It's a 131. Now here, as you can see, it's rather bright, plenty of lighting, where the other end is not. Now, while I was waiting here, I tried to help some nice ladies, and the app wouldn't tell me, the DFI app wouldn't work. So some things don't change. Now further down you can see more Sheffield stands. None of the poles have collars on the base. Oh, they have. They have tiny little collars, absolutely minute. Nobody will ever touch. So it's impossible to know which is which and what's what. Again, the green and black is horrible wayfinding. It's just dreadful stuff. And that's Bray Station.